While supporting the amendments to the Banking Act, which was passed in the Senate this morning, private sector Senator Chris Diali is calling upon the ECCB to recognize the financial burdens being transferred from banks and credit unions onto their customers as the overall regulator. Senator Diali was also concerned with the far-reaching powers of the ECCB since the act was established in 2015, which destabilizes the board of directors of financial institutions, limits the selections of directors, and implements strict penalties on directors as well as staff.
But when you look, and I heard the mover of the bill talk about this issue about the dividends, and I want to disagree with this. I think the regulator is extending the long arm a little too far. When you tell a company directors that they must seek permission if they make a loss in a year to declare dividends, not understanding that their retained earnings may be sufficiently supportive of declaring a dividend, you must go to the central bank for permission. I think it's treading dangerously on the powers of the board of an institution.
Senator Diali is encouraging further consultation as he believes that the ECCB, as a financial regulator, is going beyond its realm of power.
I support, obviously, the section that deals with extending the audit life of an external auditor from 6 to 9 years and the senior partner from 3 to 6 years because of the limitations that we have with the pool of auditors in our country. But I think we need to also look for that for non-bank sectors as well, credit unions. We have a law under the FRL that says statutory boards have to revolve the auditors after 3 years. I mean, if we go into 9 years for a bank, it's the same pool of people for us as well. The pool and the environment didn't change for the banks as it would change for the rest of some of these businesses. We need to look at harmonizing some of these laws in that respect.
Diali was mostly concerned with the banking fees that have been created with the onset of the 2015 Banking Act.
When I look at how banks operate in Grenada now, I think the most unjust, immoral thing we can do is to charge ordinary people to deposit their money in the banks. And I know the ECCB is looking at fees and the fee structure. But could you imagine, I'm being charged to deposit money in the bank, and the bank is using my same money to make money on it. I think something is wrong with that. And I can't understand how we as a community of people would look at these things and don't have nothing much to say. I think it is immoral that you ask an ordinary person to put in the dollars earned in your bank as a savings. You're taking my same money and unlend it and make money on it, and then you charge me to put it in.
The private sector senator says government must address the charges being incurred by Grenadians, noting that whenever the ECCB makes changes, it comes with a cost.
The banks will tell you under the automatic clearinghouse system, every check that goes to the bank and from the bank, they charge for it. And that's why they're charging us. So ECCB themselves have to also look at the costs they are leveraging on the local banks to help us as the consumers to deal with some of the costs.
Government Senator Winston Garwe, while admitting that the bank charges need to be addressed by the ECCB, maintains that other restrictions are warranted. Akisha Felix for GBN News.